Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saki here, and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution, and I have solved the power issue. I had the medium power plant and the large power plant, but guess what? The medium power plant only supplied power to this substation, and this substation only. Once I connected up the power lines between the two, we are sitting really well, and in fact, 39 excess power. So that's what the issue was there, user error. I knew it had to be something simple, but I am glad we figured that out. When we last left off, we were doing the science mission here. We had built a very large pen here to keep all of these dinosaurs enclosed together. So what I think I want to do, who do we have here? Another stego. Let's see, why do we need a stego? Were we trying to put the stegos back in this pen here, I wonder? It's been a little bit since I played. Indeed, we wanted one more stegosaurus for that pen before we started working on our contract here, which is fine. So the next step in the grand scheme of things that we are going to do is I would like to get the path ran over here and maybe connect up the monorail, because I mean we're going to be putting in a lot of dinosaurs into this pen anyway, so we might as well have some people around to view it and basically,
because it could take whatever came its way.
make some money off of it. So before we get to that, let's run our paths here. We have a path running from there to there. Let's just head on down the path down here. Now, we're going to get right in this shady area of not buildable. But then once we get out to the wall, we can essentially put down some viewing galleries and some gates. So we should be good to enter. Let's put it in a gate there and put in a gate there. It's going to be nice and big. We're also going to need some viewing galleries in this enclosure. So let's go ahead and put her there. Put her there, pal. And we'll go ahead and put one, flip that around, please. Over there. And can we squeeze in one of those awesome long-range guys? Something like that, perhaps? And then what we'll do is we'll definitely get a gyrosphere path running in here. Awesome. Looks good. All right, let's connect everything up. We'll get some substations running up in here. Now, this is going to be a tight squeeze. Did I leave enough room? Just barely. Sweet. I know there's no power. We're working on it. Just hold on to your britches for just 2 seconds. There we go. Path that up. Should have plenty of room for any future restaurant that we're going to do. Let's also run a path from there across the way over to Meow. So now we're all connected up. We've got a few viewing galleries ready. Let's get a small substation over here. We're going to have to run power to it. Makes me wonder if we could run pylons through the pen itself. And then we can put down, is that in range? I think that's in range of both. And then just for double redundancy, we'll connect the power grid back up to there. Awesome, so we have power, we have viewing. We'll also need, for our enclosure, some ground herbivore feeders right there, and probably right there as well. And then we can start working on these dinosaurs down here. We also needed our monorail system. And that track looks interesting indeed. I'm not exactly sure if we can make that curve, but we'll give it the old college try. There we go. Build that bad boy right down through there. Stop with your weird curves. All right, sweet. See if we can get a station over here. Now, if that lined up ever so gently, and it does right there indeed, I saw you. You're not playing around with me. There you go. Booyah. So all we gotta do is connect up the track here. And then we can run the monorail, say, over the pin and make another monorail station over here. That'd be kind of cool. All right. I'm getting a feeling that this might actually work. Well, besides that. Outside buildable area. There you go. All right, sweet. Let's connect up the path to it. We're going to get lots of transportation around here. Hopefully we have enough power now. 18 extra power. Those stations are coming online. Let's run our pathway out here. All right, then all we have to do is make the hard left turn and connect back up to that. Now that's going to be tough. I am not going to lie. We can give it a shot. I do want to kind of make this a loop. If we can. Oh, I believe we can. I wish we could stretch it out and not have to do these microscopic curves. I wish I could just say, you know, like, straight piece of track. That's all we need. Just straight track is fine. There we go, come on down. Now, how about that? All right, so we've got several loops now. That's pretty good. How did that do our transport rating? 1%. Well, I find you offensive, good sir. Our transport rating is off the chain. Anyone can get onto the monorail at any time. All right, so without further ado, let's work on these dinosaurs that we need. So Pentraceratops, we need 2 of those. Let's just do the basic of the basic. And we also need to send some expeditions out for Suchomimus, Sauropelta, and Spinosaur. Let me do that before I forget. And in fact, I've probably already forgotten exactly what we need to send them out for. But we needed Suchomimus, we needed Spinosaur, Stego and Cerato, Carno, Ceratosaur. Where was our Spino at? Don't tell me we... Velociraptor. Mutt-Butt. We finished the Mutt-Butt. I do remember that. Alright. There you are. Now, I don't know if we need a 3rd expedition to get more Spinosaur. I forgot what the 3rd dinosaur was. So we needed, yeah, Suchomimus, Sauropelta, and Mutt-Butt. Well, Mutt-Butt's easy to remember. We can finish old Mutt-Butt, because I believe we have all of the dinosaurs that we need as far as that's concerned. Spino and then Mutt-Butt was in Australia. Awesome. So Pentraceratops, we need 2. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money evolving these guys because I don't believe, I don't believe it'll be worthwhile. Who knows how many are going to get killed here. I just want to build the enclosure so they don't get out. And we need 2 Pentraceratops. Just basic Pentras. Incubate and an incubate. Pentraceratops. All right, so those will be our two 100% Pentraceratopses. People are starting to find their way down here. How's that transport rating? 13. Okay, people are liking it. Let's see what they need. So no food demand yet, I imagine because no dinosaurs are in that pen. No one's going to be that interested. No drink requirement from what I can see. That'll change soon. No shopping, no fun need. Transport rating, very low demand. So it looks like it says we like need another transport like right here. Maybe everyone in the hotel can't fit on the monorail, perhaps. All right, so we've got 2 Suchomimus. Those should complete Suchomimus. There is our Spinosaur. Then we're just waiting for Muttbutt to come back. All right, how are things here in our clothing shop? Doing well. There we go, fossils found. Nice, 2 3-star Muttbutts. Sweet, so let's go ahead and, well, I know we're going to be short on Muttbutt. We can go ahead and send Muttbutt. We also need the Sauropeltas. Now, where in the gravy? There was Sauropelta. And there's Sauropelta as well. Let's work on the Sauropelta. Monorail is a loop, 5 stations. How is our power? 18 extra. I like it. How's fast food coming in? 333. All right. In order for some extra security, we need to photograph a dinosaur eating from a feeder, which it looks like we have enough time for that. The question is, how are our feeders doing? Probably wouldn't hurt to top them off. And then while we're in there, we will actually take a picture of a dino when they eat from the feeder. That'll be okay. Now, I don't know why it does that golden shine. It is pretty distracting if you ask me. I don't know how in the world we're supposed to get another monorail station literally right next to the hotel unless we were to branch off this track behind the hotel and reconnect it there. I don't know if it would be worth doing or not. How's the overall transport? Still 1%. And when we go to our transport view, there's a very high demand for the hotel. And there's also a high demand over here as well, even though there is literally a monorail station right next to you. So why, oh why, do you do that? All right, Ranger Team 1. Let's see. No one's eating from the feeder. It'll probably scare them if they did. Oh, we got stuff to sell. All right, Sauropelta, outstanding. Sauropelta is good. Muttbutt is good. Not Mudbutt, but Muttbutt. Sell that guy. Complete a Potosaur. We're good. And Sauropelta there. Awesome. So we made a little bit of cash income there. All right, here we go. Pentraceratops, release. Let's get our ACU helicopter over here quick, fast, and in a hurry. We can also release that Pentraceratops as well. And then we'll move them over here into the big pen. And hopefully that will be enough living space for them in a perfect world. All right, you're tranquilizing that. We want to add a task and tranquilize that guy as well. Yep, so you need forests, you need some population, and you actually need another Pentraceratops because you're not going to be happy, are you? Yeah, that's what I thought. So the mission is actually cheeky. It doesn't tell you that you might actually need a few more Pentraceratopses in there for them to even be happy. Looks like just one more will be fine. That's what I'm sort of getting a bead on here. So we actually need one more Pentraceratops, and we need 3 Kentrosauruses. All right, Kentrosaurus, you were right there. Go ahead and incubate. We have a dead dino in the park. It is one of our stegos.
Picking up asset.
So it's a good thing we made the extra stego. Actually, the stegos are starting to get mad. All right. Can we... Let's open up more slots. Why not? Hatchery capacity. Let's go. We need another Stegosaurus. Go ahead and incubate that up as quick as possible, please. All right, transport you to the big pen.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Transport you to the big pen.
Asset collection request received.
Oh, and there's a stego. Okay, that's fine. I completely forgot that Stegosaurus was tranked earlier. So that should be fine. We could always add that Stegosaurus a little bit later.
Asset transportation underway.
All right, so once we get that 3rd Pentraceratops, they'll be okay. What I'm guessing is going to happen, and we need a feeder resupply really quick. Is it our meat eater? Yes, it is. All right, Ranger team.
En route to feeder.
Resupply those and resupply that,
Task
please.
received.
We also kind of need another one of our brachiosaurs. We need a whole lot more forest, it seems, and not so much grassland. All right, we'll add some forest. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. There you go. How's that? All right, so that's going to be enough forest for you.
Asset transportation in progress.
All right, we're refilling of feeders. It's a good thing there's goats over here to keep the T-Rex happy. T-Rex will be hunting. Oh, I thought you'd be hunting the goat. Are you just outright running? Yeah, just roaming. Oh, we got another dead dino, so maybe this one stego isn't good enough. Yeah, another stego is dead. This is where
Heading to pick up the asset.
our next stego is going to be extremely important, because these stegos are going to really start getting uncomfortable here. The next Stegosaurus delivery should put us within the range, but we're going to be constantly chasing Stegosauruses. And in fact, it might not be a bad idea to get away from the Stegosauruses for the time being. Just focus on the other plant eaters. All right, Kentrosaurus, go ahead and release them. Now the question is Kentrosaurus a loner? Or do you need 10 dinosaurs in your pen too to be happy here? All right, Kentro is... We need 3 of them. Yeah. All right, so let's keep on pumping out the Kentrosauruses. I tell you what, they're not going to be comfortable. Like, I'm foreseeing it now. They want a nice big habitat. There's our last Pentraceratops. In order to make these Pentraceratopses happy. Yeah, they need more population to be happy. Which they will get here quick, fast, and in a hurry. Everything else is great, though, which is good to see. All right, ACU team. Tranquilize the Kentro.
Adding to the list.
And tranquilize the Penta. All right, so how's our Stegos doing now? Population is going down. They're actually going to start getting really mad. Here we go. Our next Stegosaurus is en route to be delivered. This should raise the Stegosaurus up high enough, hopefully with their social and hopefully with the population. Because if not, we are going to have Yep, there we go. Stegosaurus is coming out. You're still working on tranking those guys, huh? All right, so Kentro is going. Release in progress there. We need our last Kentrosaurus. Got this thing as an assembly line. Just start churning them out. Yeah, they need one more Stegosaurus. They're going to start getting mad here in a minute if we don't do something. And we've got a disease now. Where is it? A Brachiosaur. All right, Ranger team. Add a task.
Confirm.
Medicate the Brachiosaurus, please. Turn that ship right around. And our helicopter sucks. You are literally... There you go. Now add the task to trank the
Confirmed.
Stegosaur. As far as you, Kentrosaur, transport them over here, please.
En route to pick up the asset.
So this will be nice. Transport team, the Pentraceratops in here, please.
Collecting asset.
And then pretty much like the Pentrasaurus is gonna be like, hey, you know, there's too many dinosaurs in here. And then the scientists are all like, it's okay, cram them all together, we don't care. All right, so while that's going on, I think we can, nice, release the next Kentrosaur. ACU helicopter, add the task, trank that Kentro. Transport this Stego up to the Stegosaurus pin post-haste.
Asset requiring collection.
And I think it's going to get to the point where if another Stegosaurus dies, we're just going to sell all the Stegosaurs. Like, I don't want to have to keep 8 of the dinosaurs in there alive to make them all happy. It just doesn't make sense to me. All right, transport the Kentro
En route to collect
in there,
the asset.
please. And we're working on our last Kentro there. All right, tuberculosis has been taken care of, and I'm pretty sure we were done with the medical
Commencing
research.
asset transit.
All right, what are we needing as far as genome is concerned? We need Suchomimus, Sauropelta, and Muttbutt. All right, we can go ahead and get on that expedition center. We've got Sucho, or Sauropelta there. We've got Suchomimus there. And Muttbutt down there. Go to the creation lab, get that Kentro release, please.
Asset delivered.
And then don't return to base because you have
Adding
to come
task.
right around and trank that dinosaur there. All right, so how are things in this pen? So Pentraceratops is almost there with the population. The last Pentraceratops is being transported, I think, as we speak. We got 3 Pentras. There's our Kentro. Comfort is, like, getting really bad. I mean, these dinos are going to start wanting out. Do we need another Kentro? Who is that? No, that's a Kentro. That should be good for them. Just get her over here, please. That should be fine. All right, so while we think about it, what's our food and drink like? There's somewhat of a demand. As that increases, of course, we can put a restaurant over there and like a restaurant over there. That's fine. All right, who are you shooting at?
Asset has
The
been
last
collected.
Kentro. All right, so this will be our last Pentra. All right, so Pentras are good. They're nice and comfortable. This is, where's our Kentro? Yeah, you need a few more, and then you'll be fine. Let's go to the fossils. Nice, 400 grand. That'll pay for the expedition. Nice, that'll pay for the expedition. Extract those guys. hopefully that'll be enough. And then we will work on the Sauropeltas there. All right, so 4 Triceratops. Now, I know Triceratops will be fine on their own, essentially. You only need 1 Triceratops. I'm glad this Kentrosaurus hasn't flipped out yet because here comes the next one. All right, so Kentroceratops. Do we have another Kentroceratops over here tranquilized? We should. Yeah. Transport that Kentra.
Heading to collect the asset.
Right there. So then that will be all 3 Kentrosauruses, all well and good. Their social should be fine. Everything should be awesome. We can start working on the Triceratops. It's try day. All right. Mutt Butt. I don't think we finished Suchomimus. We were holding off just in case, right? No, that's Sauropelta. There's Suchomimus. We probably will not finish Suchomimus there, but if we don't, we have that backup fossil. All right. Transport quickly, please, before dinos go crazy. Yeah, attacking the fence. We need an emergency shelter over here. That would definitely be nice.
Assets in the air.
Let's go ahead and try to trank
Understood.
that Kentro who's attacking the fence. Let's get a ranger team over here to repair said fence.
Feeder supplies inbound.
We'll get them started over here, and then as soon as it tries to break through, which it should stop here soon. Because you're not a bad guy, are you?
You got a knack for solving problems. That's a valuable skill, especially around here.
Yes, I know. Nice. Security Reputation Award, trait
Look,
genes.
With all the activity on Isla Sorna, it takes real skill to manage that location from a security standpoint. With your high reputation, the island is clearly in capable hands.
Well, at least until this dinosaur breaks out of the fence. I mean, the fence looks pretty solid. Where's our trank team? Here they come. And this should get your comfort high enough that you stop it.
Confirming asset delivery.
Hopefully. There you go. Now you're happy. Comfort's going up. And as soon as we repair that fence, we should be okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to trank him. Just cancel that task. Oh, no, we do. Add the task. Tranquilize, please. You might be a danger to guests, but you know what? We've got someone right on you. There's our ranger team there. Don't resupply that. Just repair that fence first, then resupply. All right, they're having a little bit of a romp. But that's fine. This fence should be repaired now. Oh, great. Another dead dino. If it's a stego, I swear. Yeah, it's a stego. Oh, man. We're going to have to sell all of our stegos. I'm pretty tired of monitoring all these individual stegosaurs that are going to get mad because they don't have a herd of stegosaurs. And I don't think they're really worth that much. Get back in there. They're not really worth that much as far as the reputation and the park goes, I don't believe. So tell you what, how much does the Ankylo need? The Ankylo's fine by itself. I like Ankylo. Ankylo has no reason to hate. All right, ACU Center. Go ahead and add a task. We're going to sell all these stegos. I do not care. Tranquilize stego, tranquilize stego. We're just going to get rid of all the stegosauruses.
Asset in transit.
Make sure we're set and stable. All right, so your comfort's going down, but it's fine because this Kentrosaurus is coming back.
Commencing asset transit.
So where is the other... We don't have an escaped dinosaur. Why aren't these Pentraceratopses happy? I thought for certain we had a Pentraceratops. Oh, man. Tell you, babysitters. Pentraceratops, then. Fine. Go ahead and make another one. I have no idea where the last one went. I lost my dinosaur. Yeah, I mean...
Delivery has been completed.
That is nuts. Alright, so your comfort should go up. And by the time you get butthurt, your comfort will be up high enough that you will be just chill. Hopefully. Because you're a chill dino, usually. Make sure you chill. But the Pentraceratops is fascinating because we had enough that all the Pentraceratopses were happy. Then all of a sudden, they're not. All right, how's the tranquilizing the old stegosaurs coming along? Yep. Sell you. Sell you, please.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
All right, then we need to, our ACU team. Let's blast our other stegosaurs.
Confirmed.
That's the Ankylo, that's the Stego. Get everybody out of there. And then what we'll do is we'll make some better plant eaters. Plant eaters that can live on their own. Let's see, like, for example, let's see. I think Polycanthus. Yeah, Polycanthus should be good. I think they like to live on their own. Because I think this may be like the primary pin before it's all said and done. All right, so Pentraceratops, your comfort is going down. But the Kentrosauruses should be good. Yeah, Kentrosauruses are now happy. We need 4 Triceratops up in this piece. Let's go ahead and start working on Triceratops. And then we also need to research that last bit of fossil. Because we did not complete Suchomimus, but we will there. Opalized fossil. There's Muttbutt. And we're definitely not going to finish Muttbutt. So we can send them back to Australia to research them. Genome library here. So that'll be done. We need Sauropelta, Muttbutt, and Spino. Sauropelta, Muttbutt, and Spino. Alright, Muttbutt, Spino, Sauropelta. Get to it. Tropical storm. We need to shelter, 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 shelter. It's a good thing we did build that shelter down here. It's going to cover all of this area, but it might not be a bad idea to get another emergency shelter over there. Go ahead and build it up, open it up, and get everyone involved. Yes, I know, storm is coming in. Hopefully we can keep power outages down. The Triceratops is ready for release, but we'll keep her in there and out of the storm. I guess it's a good thing that these dinosaurs' comfort shot up, because then they really would start wanting out here. Hopefully there's no tornado. Structure damage, where are you? Oh, geez. Well, right by the ranger station, that's handy. Add the task, repair you. And then we'll just keep a watch on this tornado. Repair you. And repair you. As soon as that's done, we'll repair you. Hopefully that didn't cancel our expeditions here. nuts. You are a bold crew, good sir. Thank you for all that you do. Repair the storm defense station. Repair the fossil center. Alright. Repair that pylon. I'm waiting for it to destroy the monorail. It is making its way down the gully, which is interesting indeed, how it's following that. No power, but we should be okay. Repair that, please. Actually, we can send our other ranger team out to get that resupply done. Ranger team 1 should be fine. Nope. Repair that pylon, please. It's going up the mountain. That's fine. Man, I tell you, storms here are no joke. Sell those Sauropeltas. We'll see if we can get away with one of those. I think we have to research both mutt butts, and we'll definitely need to do both Spinosaurs. Yeah, it's going off into the hills. Run for the hills, folks. You'll be up to your armpits in Martians. Nice. So that's all well and good. We got all of our power restored. The storm is still kicking. Now it's going away. And I think we have survived it. Oh, geez. We need to repair this fence.
Repair crew reporting in.
And then repair that, or refill that feeder since you're down there. How are things down here? Resupply that feeder. And resupply those feeders. And everything is awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, connect a small power station.
Which means you want to take it too.
I'm not
Correct?
exactly sure we can do that, but, you know, why not? Alright, let's send up our expedition team to the Spinosaurs. Alright, we filled that up. Fence is broken where? Oh, jeez. Alright, you know what? Never mind, strike that. Tell you what, we tried to get the Kentrosaurus,
Request acknowledged.
or the Pentraceratops. Alright, so you're repairing the fence, that's fine. Don't worry about the feeder, just worry about
Confirmed.
that entire fence,
Adding to
please.
the list.
Alright, so Kentrosaurus, or Pentraceratops. We need Pentraceratops released. We also need you to trank them. We'll see how our Stegosaurs are doing because we need them traded off. Sell them for 16. Where's our other tranquilized Stegosaur? You're right there. There. So now we're dealing with loner. Loner dinos. You sure are making your way up the rounds there, aren't you, guy? Hopefully we can get him tranked here soon. Then this Pentraceratops is going to have to get tranked as well. That means these other Pentraceratopses are going to start going nuts because they don't have their social. And it's just going to be a mess. How far are you going to make it up? You ran forever. Get tranked. And why are there people still running around? I sounded the alarm like a long time ago. So if you get killed, it's no one's fault but your own. All right. Pentraceratops,
Collecting
get back
asset.
in there. So did I misread that? Because if I get the Pentraceratops back in there, I think the other Pentraceratops will be okay. Now that I'm not sure. All right, where's my ranger team?
Acknowledging
Yeah,
request.
turn
for
right
feeder
around and
resupply.
refill that. All right, I think everything is good. Everything should be
Asset
fine.
being
So we didn't get to
transported.
really make a whole lot of progress this episode, having to deal with all these extra issues, but things are kind of looking up. I mean, we are completing our missions. We have Polycanthus. Yeah, Polycanthus can be released because they will be the loner dinosaur who will be fine in our first herbivore pen. All right, so as soon as Pentraceratops is tranked, we'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at Pentraceratops's needs as soon as they land, because the Kentros are fine. Pentras are going to start getting a little bit antsy. And you know what? We might have to end up selling that last Pentraceratops if they can't fit in here. Now, I think this Pentraceratops is going to go attack the fence unless this girl gets down there quick. I just got a hunch. I mean, it's just a sneaking suspicion. What? I have shelters open, people. This is all your fault. If you get killed and gored, that is natural selection, lady and gentleman. Did you not hear the alarms? I tell you what. Tell you what indeed. Drop the dino now. All right. Transport the Pentra
En
in
route
there.
to collect the asset.
Transport the Polycanthus
Heading to pick up the asset.
over there. Should be fine. Hopefully. That is indeed the question of the hour. Ranger team, at a task. Come back. Where's a feeder? There you
En
go.
route to top up
Just to get
feeder.
them to turn around and come back, because I
Asset
have a
transported.
feeling that this fence, yep, there you
Confirming
go.
task.
I knew that this fence would need to be repaired. Now, are you good? All right, your social is up. That means your comfort's going to go up, and you might stop attacking the fence. Now you're roaming and healthy. At least you were. Go away. You have got to be kidding me.
Setting additional
All right,
tasks.
trank them. And we're probably going to have to trank this one too. And while we do that and wait for this Pentra to be brought back here, guess what? This Pentra is going to become upset and start attacking the fence. Oh,
No
man.
problem.
I tell you, this is exactly what they wanted to happen. Exactly what they wanted to happen indeed. So we've got 3 loose dinosaurs. Because of course we do. All the Pentras are upset. These guys are chill. I like you, Kentrosaurus. I hate you with a passion,
Asset transportation
Pentrasaurus.
complete.
And of course we're going to repair the fence, yeah, right after they leave. Right after they leave. Perfect. Well, you know what? Maybe they'll be happy now. Maybe now that they can roam free,
Confirming task.
they'll be able to, you know, appreciate each other. They'll be able to say, yeah, I'm comfortable. Our social is up. No, they're still upset. Oh, man. Well, we're in a little bit of a pickle. But that is for us to pick up in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. So, when we come back, we'll continue working on the scientific community, and we will hope that eventually these Pentrasaurs will sync up to where all of their social needs will be met, and it's a fine sliver. Like, they can't have more than 5, but less than 4. Like, I mean, we need 4.5 exactly Pentraceratops in here. Oh, man. I tell you, it's artificial agitation is what this is. I know it's a quote-unquote challenge, but, you know, it seems to be a little bit forced. So what I'll do is I'm going to wait for all of these Pentraceratopses to be tranquilized and transport them at once so they all touch down at the exact same time. All right, Ranger, don't return to base, because guess what you got to do? Repair that fence, so turn on right around. All right, so when we come back, we'll release the Triceratops, we'll hatch some more Triceratops, we'll get these Pentraceratops back into the pen, and we'll see if we can make some headway here. But that's going to do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Jurassic World Evolution video. Take care.